Let us illustrate the processes of analysis and synthesis. Take, for example, the definition of law according to Sanchez-Roman. Sanchez-Roman defined law as a rule of conduct, just and obligatory, laid down by legitimate authority for common observance and benefit. Now, let us look at the words that compose the definition of law according to Sanchez-Roman. First, we have rule of conduct, just and obligatory, laid down by legitimate authority for common observance and benefit. Now, let us list down the words that made up the definition. We have rule, conduct, just, obligatory, laid down by legitimate authority, common, observance, benefit. Now, let us find the meanings of these words and this phrase listed here. Okay? Let's talk about laid down by legitimate authority. Even without looking for its meaning in the dictionary, we can already surmise that when it is stated laid down by legitimate authority, it pertains to the government. Now, let us use the dictionary to find the meaning of the word rule. In Webster's New Dictionary, rule means a set of guide. How about conduct? It means behavior. How about the word just? Webster's New Dictionary defines just as fair. The other one is, of course, the term obligatory. It seems that the word obligatory is not stated in dictionary, and therefore, we will have to find the root word of the term obligatory. And the root word is obligation. Obligation is a noun. Its verb form is obligate, which means to bind. And the gerund of the verb to bind is binding. Now let's go to the other term. The other term is common. Webster Dictionary listed common to mean general or shared by all. Observance is listed to mean observing of a law, and its synonym is compliance. How about benefit? Benefit in the Webster Dictionary is defined as advantage. Now, let us list down all these meanings as we found them in the dictionary. First, we have a set of guide, behavior, fair, to bind, binding, government, general, shared by all, observing of a law, compliance, and advantage. This is how we analyze a concept. We broke down the concept of law or the definition of law and find the meaning of the pieces that made up this concept. We use tools such as the dictionary, and if you like, we can use thesaurus to find the synonym for these words that made up the concept of law in our example. Now let's go to the process of synthesis. And the process of synthesis is the process of putting together the pieces after analysis. The pieces that we have after analyzing the definition of law, they are these. First, a set of guide, behavior, fair, binding, government, general, compliance, and advantage. Synthesizing means putting them together and find a coherent result of this process of putting out these terms together. Again, the terms or meanings we found from the dictionary of the words that made up the definition of law are the following: a set of guide, behavior, fair, binding, government, general, compliance, and advantage. Piecing them together again would give us this coherent statement: a set of guide for behavior, fair and binding, laid down by the government for general compliance and advantage. And as such, when Sanchez-Roman said, law is a rule of conduct laid down by legitimate authority for common observance and benefit, we may say that he actually mean law is a set of guide for behavior, fair and binding, laid down by the government for general compliance and advantage.